Well, to start this trip, we went to Canada 3 years ago. That day, we were at the Cancun airport to go to Canada. My sisters and I went first with my grandmother, and later my parents were going to catch us. This trip was one of the things that I like the most and I have enjoyed life. I love living with my family and even with people I didn't know. I managed to have a relationship, I met friends, I had an incredible time. It was an unforgettable experience in the that after many years of not having seen my uncles and my cousins. And we went to see them and we visited a good number of places. Fantastic places that really have views and a vibe that there are not words to describe that. The truth is amazing. Everything we lived thought when we found out that we were going to Canada because my parents told us we were very happy and from there we started to plan everything and my sisters and I were already desperate for the day to come. We stayed for a month and a half and my parents a week. Being there was an incredible experience. We visited a good place from rivers that we used to go to shopping malls. We loved going because there was a restaurant called Tim Hortons. It was delicious. We also went to camp where there was a beautiful river, but very cold. There we stayed for 2 days. We climbed a mountain and we got off the top to the ground literally in a supercar that went super fast. Just like a place we went is what amazed. It calls H2O. They are pools and games is like a super father amusement park and as well as this we went to many more. I remember that we went to a place where they collect super fresh fruits and in the end you paid for them. But not only was there that, there are also ice cream and a lot of super organic things which they picked from the garden. Gigantic, the experience was incredible. We also went to a vineyard in which there were some very expensive but delicious wines that had been harvesting for years. In fact, I didn't know winter wine and that day I tried it as it's super delicious. It's very sweet because as its name given, they harvest in winter, therefore the grapes are super sweet. Sometime later, we went for a weekend to Vancouver. We had a great time visiting museums, zoos, fairs, etc. After all, it's not so important to the place you go if not as the passes and that above all you enjoy. It's so much that you have I want to return and one of the things that surprised me most about that country was its honestly. Its cordiality is short, all are very people with a kind of impressive values that many people have to have power to have what that country has. They are totally in love and the truth is one of the places that I think I can get to life.